General Sanjay Kulkarni is back with us at this point to discuss the Punjab issue. Surinder Singh Lali, national spokesperson of the Global Punjabi Association, who understands Punjab very well and understands the genesis of the Khalistani sentiment, is also joining us. And also joining me is Vipin Pubby, senior journalist. Mr. Vipin Pubby, I'll come to you first.
Yeah.
Sir, do we need to be concerned about what's happening in Punjab? Once again, let me have those visuals of those protests outside the Golden Temple with posters of Bhindran Singh, of Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale. If you look at what's happening there, if you look at what's happening with the election of Amritpal Singh, if you look at what's happening today with Kangana Ranaut, do we really need to be concerned about the security situation in a border state, sir?
Well, Ritangshu, thank you. Thank you for having me on the show. I would like to first make 2 points very clear. One is that Amritpal Singh issue, he's contesting from the jail, but none of his campaign managers or anybody campaigning for him raised the slogan of Khalistan during the entire campaign. Number one. And number two, the Kashmir, in Kashmir also, they are not raising that slogan of Azad Kashmir and all that during his campaign. And you were talking about June 6th, the protests that have taken place today in Amritsar, in the Golden Temple. This has been happening every year. So there is a section of people who do it every year around 6th of June. That is, I mean, it's not that they did it for the first time. Yet, I must say that you can't ignore these kind of signals. Their signals are increasing. And then both the center and the state government must take into consideration that they cannot treat Punjab as any other ordinary state. It's a border state. It's a sensitive state.
Absolutely.
We all know what we have all gone through about 4 decades ago in 1983-84. I think they need to be very, very careful about how you deal with that. So Amritpal Singh case, you know, there's a general feeling in Punjab and maybe in other places also that like they call in Punjabi, takka hoya hai. That means they feel that something, has happened with him which was not really justified to be, that he's booked under NSA for so long, he's picked up and all that. So this had been the general feeling of the reporters and correspondents who had gone to the constituency. The general feeling was that...
But Mr. Pubby, where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line between people's sentiment, which needs to be respected, people's sentiment which needs to be respected, and also the law and order? At the end of the day, Amritpal Singh might not have said these things during his campaign, but everyone knows what he stands for. And more importantly, his actions have spoken much louder than his words. He's a man, and we'll have those graphics as well, the track record of Amritpal Singh, whether it be of attacking a police station with arms in 2013, which is why he was slapped with the stringent National Security Act. That's not applied to every criminal. He's booked under the Arms Act. He faces charges of attempt to murder, rash driving, trespassing, and abduction here. These are, yes, criminal cases, which unfortunately a lot of MPs in our country also have these cases, but not all of them have an NSA case hanging over them.
Yeah, you see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not defending him at all. Of course, he had been raising a kind of, sentiments in Punjab, which was long lost. But I must also point out one thing, that the moment, the time when he was arrested under NSA and taken to Guwahati, there was not a single protest anywhere. So what I'm trying to say is that general public may not be in favor of Khalistan and all that, but there is a segment of society, and that section can have its hold increase unless these issues are dealt with more sensitivity.
Okay. I agree. I completely agree. On that note, let me get in Surinder Singh Lali as well. Sir, for all of us who have studied what happened in Punjab in the 1980s, I have, definitely. There are a lot of parallels, at least on the face of it, in terms of how many believe that then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi allowed the separatist sentiment of the Akali Dal to grow in order to gain out of a polarization of the Hindu Punjabi vote. And ultimately, that led to catastrophic consequences from 1984 onwards. Do you see the similar parallel, at least in the initial stages, the way in the last few years we have seen the Khalistani sentiment move from what was earlier just a diaspora problem to in Punjab as well? Or do you just feel that these parallels are perhaps a bit exaggerated?
I thank you, sir, for having me among such a distinguished panel. As a turban Sikh myself, I am extremely concerned. Punjab has already paid a very big price for this. I mean, after the Green Revolution, Punjab actually missed out on the Industrial Revolution, because who would want to disturb, come and invest in a state where, there was such a big terrorist problem. And even now, the way things are appearing to be, I think we're also going to miss out on the, AI revolution. As it is, Punjab has a big drug problem. There is Pakistan, there is ISI, there is China, and now Canada has also been the latest addition to, these are countries which have vested interest in trying to destabilize the growing India, and especially Punjab being a border state. I am extremely concerned. And I feel that even if he said, first of all, sir, I don't subscribe to the K word at all, because most Sikhs that I know in India and across the world do not subscribe to this K ideology. At best, I would describe them as activist extremist, because I don't even want to dignify them with these the K narrative. And the other thing is that it's going to be really, it's a matter of great concern even for the central government, because Punjab, the politics in Punjab is very, very fluid right now. Punjab is not in the right hands. And Punjab, if not held properly, if not governed properly, can be a big problem for the rest of us India too, because as I said, that Punjab, Pakistan has been badly wanting to get back to, India for Bangladesh, and China uses, Pakistan as a proxy part of their foreign policy. So, sir, I am extremely concerned, and most Sikhs across the world, including me and my family, we don't subscribe to this K narrative. This is only a bunch of fring rogue elements who are propped up, and due to unemployment and due to other drug issues, a lot of vulnerable people get sucked into it. So I think, as they say in America, Houston, we do have a problem, and this really seriously need to be looked into.